throughout the district, whether they're volunteers or staff. I know that each and every one of you have made a difference in me. And I also want to say a special thank you to the park board. I have never, ever been involved with a park board who has been so supportive and so, what's the right word to use? High expectations of the staff throughout the district as far as making sure that, one, you represent the community and represent the interests of the community well, but also just to have such a passion for what we do. So I think I speak on behalf of all of our staff. When you look at this list of amazing things that have been accomplished over the last 9 years, the only way it could ever happen is with the support of the community. And our park board members are the representatives of the community. They are the ones who really provide us with the money, which is always helpful, but also with the support we need to get the job done. And then when I think about, when I came here, and I say this so sincerely, I had heard about the reputation of the Glenview Park District. And it is known throughout the state of Illinois and throughout the United States as probably one of the finest park and recreation agencies in the state. And I had heard about this crew that was here, Bob Quill, Barb Krevin, Cheryl Dion, and then Brett Gullen was part of the team. And when I came in, I said, oh my God, what's it going to be like going in with they're seasoned, they know what they're doing, many of them live in the community and have lived in the community for many, many years. And then Fred retired, and then young James came along. And I have to say, and I've said this before, I have 3 daughters. I've never experienced having a son before, but he came in, and I was able to work with him, and he taught me so much. And I feel like when I'm leaving, it's young James who taught me a lot about being energetic and all the things he does with the computer and things like that. But I tell you, this administrative team, I call them the A-team, they have made such a huge difference in my life. I could never have imagined how we would ever get all the things done that we've gotten accomplished. And what I also would tell you, though, is you can't look at the buildings. You've got to look at the people that they interact with day in and day out, the volunteers, and more importantly, and this goes for Amy and Joe and all of our team members who interact with a lot of high school, college students. It's their first jobs. These guys are their first bosses. And I can't tell you how many people who said, well, Bob Quill was my first boss at the Park District, or the first person I ever worked for. And Cheryl Dion, who's been heading up our fund committee and our internship program. I can go on and on about the leadership that they have provided. And then I know one thing for sure, I could never ever be successful if it wasn't for this person right to my side here. I think you deserve a standing ovation. They've done an amazing job over the last 9 years, and I owe her so much gratitude because she's been by my side through the best of times. And I thank you, Joanne, for that. I'll always be grateful for that. And again, I talk about the impact that we have, and I could go on for hours about the wonderful programs that I personally experienced. But I will tell you what makes a great day for me is when I see the parking lots filled with people, and I see the smiles on faces when I go around the programs, and when I see our staff working together as a team. And that team spirit not only took place, and I felt it not only right here at our park district, I felt it when I interacted with the village of Glenview, when I interacted with the schools and all the leaders in the community. And again, I think it's our team effort, whether it's a construction project that we're working on, or whether it's some other initiative that we're working on for the good of the community. It was that spirit of cooperation that I will always remember and keep in my heart. So I thank you. I promised myself I'm not going to get emotional. I would like to just close though. Sam Whitwer, you are fantastic. And again, another person who I think needs to be recognized is Bill Moore, the 2 of them. give their hearts to this park district every day, and I'd like to give them a standing ovation too for what they do. Thank you very much. Well, I didn't think this day was ever gonna come, to be honest with you. So I don't wanna put this microphone down, all right? But I can tell Bill is looking at me right now, and I know everybody wants to get on with their meeting. Thank you so much. You guys have been amazing. I've learned so much from each and every one of you. Our administrative team, we've had fun. Can you even believe our last staff meeting, unless they're lying to me, they didn't want it to end. So anyhow, we've really had a great time, a lot of fun, and thank you very much, and so proud of all we get accomplished. Thank you.
Just in case any of our board members care to say something.